Something has recently changed at Vanuatu's Ambae Volcano, causing it to from a distance produce scenes similar to this. While yes, that particular video clip was filmed in 2023, recent webcam reviews have shown something similar. In other words, it appears that at the minimum some lava, potentially even a lava flow, is actively erupting at this massive shield volcano. This resulted in the highest number of satellite thermal signatures the volcano has produced since its major subplinian eruption from 2017 to 2018. And while I do not yet have any on-the-ground confirmation of such, there appeared to be a several-hour period of sustained lava fountaining, with lava fountain heights potentially reaching hundreds of feet. While it is uncertain whether this is still ongoing, as it appears that activity may have peaked on February 12th, this new occurrence is somewhat unusual. In fact, the last time Ambae produced a similar-ish, albeit lesser number of satellite thermal signatures was on April 6, 2023, when a new summit lava flow with an area of about 0.14 square kilometers or 34 acres completely filled in a crater lake that existed beforehand. Thus, given the current topography of Ambae's summit caldera, a similar volume lava flow may have once again covered approximately the same area as in 2023, although it could have also traveled slightly westwards, perhaps even entering part of the lake there. The reason I suggest this possibility is that some ash emissions were generated, although the lack of loud noises heard by locals who largely live near the island's shoreline is an argument against this. Now, I know what you are thinking. Why exactly would lava fusion at a basaltic shield volcano be considered special? After all, that is what composes the vast majority of a shield volcano, and other shield volcanoes like Kilauea produce such lava flows at a high frequency. Well, the answer relates to how Ambae's summit currently appears. It is not covered by numerous layers of lava flows, but instead a crater lake that was up to 390 feet deep. Or at least it was that deep in 1996. This is important as when lava directly contacts water, it causes it to flash to steam and explode while also fragmenting said lava, creating violent explosions. Such explosions mark Circean or phreatomagmatic eruptions, potentially even occurring if a crater lake exists at a volcano that would otherwise be erupting almost purely effusively. And that is exactly what Ambae has done since it entered its more active phase since 1995, repeatedly producing Circean and phreatomagmatic eruptions that formed a submarine cone and then a central island. However, at least as of 2023, the main summit vent now appears to be surrounded by enough volcanic material that substantial lake water no longer interacts with any rising magma, thus creating the potential for effusive eruptions to happen. This is why out of Ambae's dozen eruptions in the last century, lava flows were only witnessed in 2 of these, and now 3 eruptions. However, I want to note that while determining how much shallow magma is present is difficult during an explosive eruption, it is far easier to tell during an effusive one. What I am trying to say is that Ambae seems to currently be erupting at a higher rate and volume than is typical, suggesting that we may see further interesting eruptive activity confined to its summit in the near to midterm future. Yes, that is speculative, but I hope that you see where I am coming from here. Maybe the short lava flow, if there even was one, was a one-off event, or maybe more lava flows could follow. Also, please stay out of the currently declared approximately 3-kilometer radius exclusion zone. Stay tuned for more updates. As a final note, I would like to thank this channel's patrons on Patreon and channel members on YouTube.